Hey guys, you know, ready for you. This one is NFL redrafts. I haven't done it in a little bit, but I stopped at 2018, so I kind of figured I'd start in the next draft and do it that way. So I'm doing 2019 here. So yeah, let's get it started. So yeah, first of all, got the Arizona Cardinals. He's the only good quarterback in this draft. Like all these other guys are backups, or in Dwayne Haskins' case, sadly dead. Some peace to him. So yeah, they need a quarterback. Josh Rosen obviously ended up being a bust, so I'm going Kyler Murray. Number two, we got the San Francisco 49ers. They originally took Nick Bosa here. Yeah, like this draft class has a lot of good D linemen. Like they had Bosa, they got Josh Allen, they got Montes, they got Burns, they got Max Crosby was a fourth round pick. D lineman, they got Quinn Williams, got Elver, Sean Carey, Grissom Wilkins, Dexter Lawrence, Jeffrey Simmons. Yeah, this like at the time was a good. A lot of people going to draft thought it would be a good defensive line class. It was like it's rare you see that many good D linemen come out of one class. So I don't like still giving D lineman. It worked out really well. He's like I'm giving him Nick Bosa edge Ohio State. Like could have gone Max Crosby, but they're both really good. So yeah. Number three, Jets. They originally took Quinn Williams here. He was a great pick. So he could keep him there, but we could also go an edge because they could use edge there. But yeah, they've just been a great pick for him. One of the few consistently good players in that team for a few years. So I'm going to D-line Quinn Williams, Alabama, keep him there. Number four, go Las Vegas. A time to believe they were still Oakland Raiders. But yeah, they had three picks in the draft. Originally, this took Cleveland Farrell. Everybody knew it was a reach at the time. They ended up being complete bust. Thankfully, they ended up getting Max Crosby in the fourth round. I don't do it here instead, though. I'm not getting Max Crosby here at East Michigan. He's a steal in the fourth round draft, and yeah, like there's a reason he's on the top played non-quarterbacks in NFL history. Number five got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They usually took Devin White. Yeah, no, not taking him. He had a few good years, but he's just disappeared really quickly. So yeah, could the they did have Vita Vea at this point because they drafted in 2018. No, Brian Murphy's here a little early for him. I don't think he's a top five pick. He's a good corner. I don't think he's. So yeah, so yeah, so yeah, and they had I think they had Jared McCoy still at that point. So Jared line was a decent need, but it wasn't like a big need. Edge, I think they had Shaquille Barrett at that point. But yeah, like still, hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Get them some something like they need a good number two pass rush here. Obviously, this is for now. But yeah, try to get them really good number one. I'm gonna get them edge rusher Rashawn Gary. Haven't listed as D9, but he's edge rusher in the NFL. Number six got the New York Giants. I am not giving them Daniel Jones here like they originally took, so I'm not doing that. They did take Dexter Lawrence at 17. And yeah, I would love to do some different. I'd love to do something else in that defense. This class is so good at the front, and a lot of these teams need help on the front. The front, like it's pretty much that. So our super class is really good too. Metcalf, Brown, Debo, Terry McLaurin was here too. Deontay Johnson had some good years. Hunter Renfro was good for a couple of years. Darius Slayton, Jacoby Myers. Like this receiver class has a lot of good depth. Marquise Brown too. So yeah, but they were certainly took him 17. Like I'm gonna take him 6 this time. I'm gonna get Deion Dexter Lawrence here on Clemson. He's been really good for them for a while. Number 7 got the Jacksonville Jaguars. They originally took Josh Hines Allen. Definitely consideration here. Like we'll see how that goes. And that on how the tackle who has looking. McGarry is here. Wait, is Lindstrom in this class? Oh yeah, Lindstrom is in this class. So the interior line isn't that big. You just need it, and Jinko is here too. Yeah, definitely can go Northern Lineman. I don't try to change it up for a little bit. Already got a ton of front guys. I don't try to go back to the offense. I don't guess for weapons. They did get Nick Foles was their only their quarterback going to the year. He only lasted 1 year there because they got Gardner Minshew with a late pick. He was either 6th or 7th round. But yeah, look at the receiver. I think the receiver AJ Brown will miss. And number 8, got the Detroit Lions. They originally took T.J. Hawkinson with this pick. Could do that. They didn't have Penny Sewell, so maybe go there. They did have Frank Ragnow. They didn't have who? I don't even really know. Turning the interior line at the time was good. Still is good. At the time they didn't have. They did have Ragnow at that point, but yeah. So yeah, they don't have Aiden Hutchinson yet at this point. They got him 22 drafts up for a few more years. So you definitely go edge or D line too, like this, because they didn't have Lee McNeil either. Yet he was a 21 pick. Dang, yeah, it's close. Like these top, like Jeffrey Simmons, Josh Allen, Brian Burns, and Montez Sweat are all really good. But I think Jeffrey Simmons is the best available, so I'm not getting Deion Jefferson to Mississippi State. They're all really good. Don't get me wrong. It's just which one do you want to go with? So number 9, got the Buffalo Bills. They originally took Ed Oliver here. Maybe we go there. Probably not. Yeah. So Hawkinson's still here. They didn't get Diggs yet because they got him next year. So maybe they go wide receiver here. Try to get Josh Allen, a elite weapon at this point. Maybe go the other Josh Allen and have Josh Allen together. That'd be kind of funny. Yeah, instead, I'm gonna try to get more weapons for Josh Allen. Just help him out. So this before he had really broke out and became a really good NFL quarterback because he was going to the sophomore season at this point. I don't give him a Terry McLaurin receiver at Ohio State here. Number 10, got the Denver Broncos. No quarterback worth this pick, so not doing that. They originally took Noah Fant. Well, they traded down originally. The Steelers took Devin Bush, and the Broncos took Noah Fant at 20. Not doing a pre-draft. So yeah, I don't know linebackers actually. I do some linebackers. Yeah. I would look in D line still. Let's understand. Yeah. Yeah. They did Corden Sutherland. They were decent receiver at the time. But they did take Dalton Reisner in a second. This tier line class is really good. So yeah, I don't know. Try to get some good protection on the line. I don't want to go Chris Lidstrom, tier lineman out of Boston College, who recently to the Falcons. He has been great for Falcons. Yeah. Number 11, got the Cincinnati Bengals. Did they want to update it to them? There we go. Sorry about that. I suppose they didn't have Burrow yet, so I guess quarterback we need. Usually took Jonah Williams here. Not doing that. They didn't have Trey Henderson yet. I think Hubbard was a 2018 pick. I might be wrong there, but pretty sure they had him at the point. I don't think he had broken out yet, but I think they had him. So they would have had Geno. I don't know. Yeah, they would have had Geno at some point. But yeah, looking some help at edge. Maybe you still get Trey Henderson in a couple of years. They can be a elite pass rushing duo. So yeah, I'm gonna give them Josh Hines out on edge at Kentucky. Number 12, got the Green Bay Packers. They originally took Rashawn Gary here, and then Eric Stokes. Darnell Savage was their next pick. So Gary's gone. I'm not taking Savage this early. So yeah, Hawkinson's still here. Yeah, maybe in a redraft they actually try to get some good weapons for Aaron Rodgers, but they never drafted a skill position player in the first round when they had him. Still haven't in a long time, but yeah. I'm gonna get an elite weapon. I'm gonna get them DK Metcalf, our Sierra Ole Miss. Number 13, got the Miami Dolphins. So yeah, they usually took Christian Wilkins here. Could definitely do that. He had some really good years. He had some injuries this last year with the Raiders. He had some good years with them. They did have two at this point, but I'm not taking another quarterback here. Maybe a late first, but I'm not anywhere this high outside Kyler Murray. He's already long gone, obviously. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know stake of that pick. He was a great pick for them. He's now gone, but he has some really good years. So I'm not going to down then. Tristan Wilkins out of Clemson. Number 14 got the Atlanta Falcons. They originally got Chris Lindstrom here. He is gone. So can't do that. How are the edges looking? Yeah, they've been searching. You could do Elton Jenkins. He's a really good alignment for the Packers. Pretty versatile too. But yeah, they've been searching for a good edge rush, pass rush for a while now. And hey, I don't get it here. I don't give them Brian Burns, edge out of Florida State. Number 15 got the Washington Commanders. They originally took Dwayne Haskins. Not doing that. So yeah, they did get Terry McLaurin later in this draft, but he is gone, so can't do that. Then they trade up later in the first and got Montez Sweat, so maybe go with him a little earlier. Yeah, who are some? Nadeau has some decent years. He's not good anymore, but he has some good years. Yeah, I don't want to try to help out their line. Like they have it all right. I don't want tier line now. Still could use good better. And this guy is really versatile. He's pretty good too. I'll give them Elton Jenkins tier line on Mississippi State. Number 16 got the Carolina Panthers. Dang, Mississippi. No. So yeah, they originally got Brian Burns here. He is gone. Could go Montez Sweat instead to get some pass rush still. Did go on to Jenkins, but you could still go Eric McCoy. He's been a good center for the Saints. Like once he went down this last season, their line was a lot worse. But so yeah, how the tackle class looking? Yeah, no. This tackle class has some decent players, not really a lot of good players. They did have DJ Moore at this point, still, because they just drafted him the year before. I can't really think of who our receivers were at this year. So yeah. Yeah, I'll get some help pass rush. Maybe he don't if you grab Montez Sweat in this draft instead, he doesn't leave last season. So I'll give them edge rusher Montez Sweat out of Mississippi State. Mississippi State has some good players in this draft in 2019. Kind of crazy, just don't really see how Mississippi State isn't exactly a college known for having a lot of good draft prospects. But yeah, they had some good players. Number 17 got the New York Giants. They originally took Dexter Lawrence here instead of 6. So yeah. Yeah, I'm not taking Daniel Jones. Maybe they don't get Daniel Jones in this draft. They do a little worse in 2020. Maybe they get Burrow, or if they stick at 4, they draft Tua or Herbert. Oh yeah, it's like imagine that. Like if you didn't draft Jones in 6 in 2019, maybe you get any of the loaded 2020 QB draft class instead. Because if you don't have Jones, you're probably doing worse. And maybe you're bad enough to get number 1. But yeah, obviously can't go back and change it. So yeah, they traded up late in the first. I believe it was 30 somewhere. It was somewhere in the 30s in the first. I just don't know if it was 30 or 31 or 32. And they drafted John Ray Baker. He was a complete bust. I believe he's in the UFL now. He was at least in the last year. I don't know if he still is. I'm gonna get some help in secondary. I'm gonna give them any other corners. Actually, this is like come on. So yeah, there's small Dean too, but I don't want to give him Ryan Murphy out Washington here. He had some good years from the Cardinals, now the Vikings. So yeah, number 18 got the Minnesota Vikings. Speaking of them, they originally drafted Garrett Bradbury. Not doing that. Instead, I don't know, get upgraded center. Like, yeah, he was Same thing on the second. Yeah, they could really use no credit to Robert Bremer seniors. I'll get him here. I'll get Aaron McCoy to Texas A&M. Or 19 got the Tennessee Titans. They originally got Jeffrey Simmons. Here he is gone, so can't do that. Good, definitely. Yeah, this it's no offense at Oliver. He's a good player. It's just this D line class had some guys outside of him that I felt like better. Like he's a good player. Just like he just happened to be go back at a really good draft class interior D line, so that kind of pushed him down. And Titans could really use it. Like if they didn't get Jeffrey Simmons, their interior D line's terrible. So I'm gonna give them D lineman at Oliver out of Houston here. Number 20, got the Pittsburgh Steelers. They usually trade up to 10 with the Broncos and got Devin Bush. Head cut was okay for them for a little bit. Now he is gone. Maybe I might be wrong. Greenlaw. I felt like there was a really good linebacker. I was forgetting about those low on the board. Yeah, he missed most of last year due to turning ACL in the Super Bowl, but he had some really good years for the Niners. He is now up. Speaking of the Broncos, he signed with the Broncos this offseason. So yeah, I'm gonna get them best linebacker in this draft class. I'm not getting a trade reading linebacker at Arkansas here. Number 20 got the Seattle Seahawks. Who did they draft here? I need to think. Because 29, I believe, was what's his LJ Collier. I believe that was 29. I'm blanking on who this pick was though. Yeah, I'm not. Was he got DK Metcalf in the second? So this was not him. Did they trade down maybe? Yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm gonna make on who they drafted this pick. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Maybe they trade down. I'm just blanking on it. But yeah. So yeah, they did not trade for Jamal Adams yet. So maybe if you draft a really good safety here, you don't have to make that trade. So you don't have to give up all those picks that you did. So yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna give some safety up here. I am gonna give them Chauncey Gardner Johnson. Guy that's not liked by all the people, everybody, but he's a good safety. So yeah. Number 22 got the Baltimore Ravens. Okay, they trade down with the Eagles to 25. So the Eagles would draft Andre Dillard, and the Ravens to 25 drafted Marquise Brown. Yep. Okay. I remember that now. Yeah. So they did do trade. So yeah. Yeah, I don't get a receiver. Nothing on Marquise Brown. This wide receiver class 2019 was really good, especially considering only two guys won the first round in Marquise Brown and N'Keal Harry. N'Keal Harry's complete bust. Marquise Brown has some good years. But yeah, I'm going to give them Debo, Samuel, Marcy Russell, Carolina to the Ravens. Number 23, got the Houston Texans. They originally drafted Titus Howard, their first round pick. So yeah, they didn't have Mixon at this point. Yeah. So yeah, we're just on the top guys left. They have a tight end. So yeah, I'm gonna get them. Yeah, who are the top tier 9 here? Yeah, I'm gonna try to help up their line. Yeah, he was just I'm gonna try to help out their line. And try to get a little bit of upgrade over Howard. I'm gonna give them tackle Kale McGarry at Washington, which originally went to the Falcons there in this first round. But yeah, number 24 at the Las Vegas Raiders. This pick was either Jonathan Abram or Josh Jacobs. I can't remember which one of them was 24, but these two picks were one of those two players. I can't remember which was which. But yeah. So yeah, pretty good for him. He's not a Packer, but yeah, he has some good years for them. So I think they're running back Josh Jacobs of Alabama. Number 25 got the Philadelphia Eagles. So yeah, I mean, hey, you can do that straight. I think you Andre Dillard. I'm not doing it, but yeah, they really even reason they try to do that at the time is because J.J. Pierce is getting old, and they did not know they had Jordan Malita yet. Honestly, Jordan Mailata ended up being a really good pick for them in the 7th round, 2018, but they didn't know how good he was going to be at the time. So instead, he took a couple years to develop, but he's had some good years for now. The Broncos it was decent times for the Cardinals for it. I'm not going to smell the D line. Eagles have been great D line. Good D line. Dak Allen out Boston College. Number 26, you got the Indianapolis Colts. I think they traded because I do not remember them having a pick in this first round. Yeah, but maybe I'm wrong there. So yeah, they've been having some troubles in their secondary past couple of years. I'm trying to help that. So where is he? So I'm gonna get Jamal corner. I'm getting the Jamal Dean corner of Auburn. Our 27 get the Las Vegas Raiders back on the board. They don't have Brock Bowers, they don't have Brock Bowers yet. Honestly, since they just rushed him last year, so I'm gonna give them some help with tight end. I'm gonna teach the Hawks and tight end Iowa. Our 28 got the LA Chargers. They drafted Jerry Tillery originally. This pick, he was not a good pick for them. So not doing that. They don't have Justin Herbert at this point. Herbert's only last one more year with them, but I get him a quarterback. Saying, yeah, Red Jones. Vince Giverson retired. That's what I'm just saying. They're taking down Michael Williams at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get a better tackle for Philip Rivers for a year, and for multiple years, Justin Herbert. I'm gonna give them Titus Howard, tackle of Alabama State. Number 29 got to see the Seahawks. They usually took LJ Collier. Here did not work out very well for them. Doing that. How's the edge group looking at this point? I feel like a lot of that we took really a lot of it. Carl Granderson maybe. He's from some good years. Van Ginkel. He's from this class. Yeah, I kind of forgot he's from this class, but he probably, like a lot of these guys in front of him, are really good too. So yeah, I'm gonna get them. Andrew Van Ginkel, edge out Wisconsin. Had a great year for the Vikings this last season, and 2 years for the Dolphins before that. Number 30, got the Green Bay Packers. They originally took Darnell Savage with this pick. So I'm not doing Savage, but he's all right for them. Yeah, then how am I looking tackle? Looking there, no Knox. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some more help with safety. They're not doing Savage, so I'm gonna give them Taylor. I'm gonna give them Taylor Rapp safety at Washington instead. Same safety, or I'm just different safety. 31 get LA Rams. This is where Falcons traded up. I knew they had inflated firsts and 30s. I just couldn't remember what pick it was. It was 31 with the Rams, because Rams did not stay with the first round pick in 2019, obviously. But yeah. So yeah, and this was where Caleb McGarry was originally taken by the Falcons. So yeah, they did have Aaron Donald. Honestly, at this point, he was really good before he retired last season. This line class really is kind of not as good anymore. Tackle, they still had Andrew Whitworth at this time. So yeah, I'm gonna try to pair him with Aaron Donald. It's gonna be a great duo. I'll give them Draymond Jones, and Ohio State here. Or 32 got the New England Patriots. They originally took N'Keal Harry. Definitely not doing that. It was not worth this pick. If you want to go receiver, really, he could do a Renfro, but he disappeared quick. It's really between Darius Slayton and Deontay Johnson. If you're doing it just based off now, probably go Slayton, just because Slayton's still good versus Johnson. He has a lot of what's going on. He was on multiple different teams this last season, but yeah, OJ Comey might But yeah, I'm gonna try to get some more weapons for Brady, and maybe if you get some more better weapons for him as last year, maybe he stays. So I'm gonna give the receiver Darius Slayton out Auburn here. But hey guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good one.